China! It's a country so massive, so ancient, you would struggle to figure out where to start. China is more than just the Great Wall or cute giant pandas. Instead, you would feel like flipping through an epic storybook, where each chapter unfolds in a new city with new legends, flavors, and landscapes. We're a team of multi-ethnic travelers who've lived and explored more than 100 cities across the world. Curate Travel is all we do. We will now reveal the best-kept secrets among true explorers, top 8 places to visit in China. Let's dive right into it. Beijing, where the past towers over the present. Start your Chinese adventure in the capital, where emperors once ruled and revolutions began, where modern boulevards collide with ancient dynasties. Beijing is the heart and brain of China. It's a city of grandeur and history. What you must visit: the Forbidden City, China's imperial core, with 9,099 rooms of history, surrounded by golden roofs, crimson gates, and stone dragons. Great Wall of China. Just outside the city, this stretch winds across misty hills and green ridges. One word, just legendary. Sichuan, pandas, hot pot, and the art of slowing down. If Beijing is the brain, Sichuan is the soul. In this steamy, spice-loving province, time flows at a gentler pace. Chengdu, the provincial capital, is where you sip jasmine tea under bamboo plants, snack on skewers dipped in chili oil, and share sidewalks with China's beloved pandas. But it's not just slow living. Sichuan's cultural depth runs ancient, from Taoist temples to tea house operas with mask-changing performances. What you must visit: visit the Chengdu Panda Base to watch giant pandas roll, nap, and munch on bamboo. Stroll through Jinli Ancient Street, a charming lane lined with lanterns, snacks, and souvenirs. Taste the real Sichuan hot pot, fiery, numbing, and addictive. Local tips: public tea houses are great for people watching and even games of mahjong. Chongqing, China's vertical city of spice and fog. You don't walk through Chongqing, you climb it. This mountain city feels like a film set, fog drapes over neon-lit buildings, and entire highways seem to float above rivers. It's bold, raw, and unapologetically spicy. What you must visit? Ride the Yangtze River cableway across the misty skyline. Explore Hongya Cave, a fairy tale-like building that lights up at night. Local tips: use elevators and escalators when possible. The city is incredibly hilly. Be cautious with hot pot spice levels. Start with Wei La, which means mild spicy. Shaanxi, emperors, armies, and ancient alleys. This is where dynasties began and where their legacies still stand. Shaanxi's crown jewel is Xi'an, China's capital for over 1,000 years. It's the beginning of the Silk Road and the resting place of China's first emperor, Qin Shi Huang. But this isn't just about ruins. Life pulses in night markets and lantern-lit lanes. What you must visit: Terracotta Army, thousands of life-size soldiers frozen in eternal formation. Built over 2,000 years ago to guard China's first emperor, Qin Shi Huang, in the afterlife. Each figure is uniquely detailed and arranged in battle-ready rows. Xi'an City Wall. This 600-year-old fortress. It's one of the oldest and best-preserved city walls, complete with watchtowers and gates. Its wide path gives you panoramic views of a perfect snapshot of Xi'an's layered history. Local tips: rent a bike early morning to avoid crowds on the wall. Xinjiang, China's most exotic frontier, a place where deserts meet glaciers, mosques meet mountains, and time seems to pause. Xinjiang feels like a different world. Influenced by Uyghur, Kazakh, and Han cultures, this region offers one of the most fascinating blends in China. The landscape shifts from endless sand dunes to alpine lakes, and every bazaar hums with Silk Road energy. What you must visit: Kashgar Old Town, maze-like streets with mud brick houses and ancient mosques. A town frozen in time. Heavenly Lake, Tian Shan, a stunning high-altitude escape near Urumqi. Marvel at the unreal sapphire alpine lake cradled by snow-capped peaks and dense forests. The lake mirrors the surrounding in reflection. Taklamakan Desert, an immense sea of sand. This is China's largest desert and one of the most mysterious. Ancient Silk Road routes once skirted, and today you can follow their legendary desert highway. Local tips: follow Uyghur customs and dress modestly. Xinjiang is vast, flying between cities saves time. Hunan, Avatar Mountains and Fiery Nights. If Zhangjiajie looks familiar, it's because it inspired the floating mountains in Avatar. Hunan is where nature gets dramatic limestone spires, forested peaks, and glass skywalks. But in the cities like Changsha, things heat up fast. The nightlife is bold, the street food is intense, and the locals, even more passionate. What you must visit: Zhangjiajie National Forest Park, breathtaking hikes and jaw-dropping cliffs. Fenghuang Ancient Town, stilted riverside houses and red lantern reflections. Changsha Night Markets. Try stinky tofu, crayfish, and the electric vibe. Local tips. Buy tickets online in advance for Zhangjiajie, it's busy year-round. Heilongjiang, ice, snow, and fairy lights in Harbin. Welcome to the coolest city in China. Literally. Every winter, Harbin turns into a frozen dreamscape during its world-famous Ice and Snow Festival. The Russian influence is strong here on the architecture, the cuisine, and even the cathedral domes. What you must visit: Harbin Ice and Snow Festival. Gigantic frozen palaces glowing with color at night. St. Sophia Cathedral, a former Russian Orthodox church turned architectural museum. Local tips. Rent proper boots as ice is everywhere. Try Russian-style bread and Harbin sausage from local bakeries. Best time to visit: winter. Although the cold is unbearable, the festival is so beautiful, you must see it at least once in your life. Yunnan, China's colorful corner. If you had only one province to see it all, cultures, nature, and charm, it must be Yunnan. Home to more than 20 ethnic minorities, Yunnan is like flipping through a travel magazine in real life. Each town offers a different view, a different flavor, and a different story. What you must visit: Lijiang Old Town, a UNESCO maze of cobbled lanes, wooden houses, and flowing canals. A town still rich in old-world charm. Wander through its beautiful alleys and soak in the mountain views just beyond the rooftops. It's a place that moves slowly, and so should you. Dali Old Town. Dali blends bohemian charm with ancient history, set between mountain ranges. The old town comes alive at night, when beautifully lit lanterns glow softly above cobbled streets, and cafes hum with music and chatter. Erhai Lake. Just beyond, Erhai Lake curves around the city like a silver ribbon. Perfect for biking, scootering. It's peaceful, scenic, and effortlessly cool. Stone Forest in Kunming, a surreal landscape of towering limestone pillars. These jagged trees of stone stretch into the sky like a petrified forest, shaped by wind and time. As dusk falls, it's both a geological wonder and a cultural window into Yunnan's diverse heritage. Local tips. Altitude can be high, so drink lots of water and take it easy on day one. Best time to visit: all year round, winters are mild, summers are cool in the mountains. Shanghai, the showstopper. Start your trip in Beijing if you must, but end it in Shanghai, where China meets the world on its own terms. This electric metropolis blends history, luxury, and possibility. You can imagine the French lanes echo with jazz, while bullet trains zip across the futuristic city. What you must visit: the Bund or Waitan at Nanjing Road, the equivalent of Fifth Avenue or Champs-Élysées. Colonial facades glowing across beautiful nightlights. A classic, beautiful colonial view not to be missed. Yew Garden. Step into a slice of Ming Dynasty magic. Yew Garden's charming curved bridges and koi ponds. Perfect for a tea break in a centuries-old tea house. Shanghai Disneyland. The first Disney theme park in Chinese mainland, which blends the magic of Disney and unique cultural elements of China. It is also the second largest Disney theme park in the world. Try out some of their crazy record-breaking rides. Local tips. Visit bars with rooftop Bund views at sunset for epic photo ops. Best time to visit: spring and autumn for comfort and fewer crowds. And there you have it, the top 8 places to visit in China. If you found this guide helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, or check out these videos for more travel ideas. Safe travels, and see you in the next video.